in Appalachia's got us under a spell. Selling broke down treasures that don't work so well. But us Captain Noodle Pence, they'll buy 'em anyway, trying not to spend all their atoms every day.
Greetings and salutations, Wastelanders and Wanderers. My name is Oscapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
And today's very exciting. There's a bunch of stuff going on, but first I got to figure out who is like shooting up my camp over here.
Oh, they don't know you're in your camping shot at. They think you're sitting in my balloon chair dressed as a fish.
I am sitting in a balloon chair dressed as a fish. 100%.
And why is that? Because today we are going fishing on the PTS. We went fishing yesterday and we learned a lot. We didn't get very far, but we started the mission and we learned how to fish and we caught a few fishes and we have some tips and tricks to share with you guys today. Additionally, we have some amazing camps to show you later in the stream as well. One of which is like a little fishing above ground village, and the other is like an underwater aquarium. Very fitting.
I saw just the beginning of that video today, and I was like, in the first 10 seconds, I had 100% suspension of disbelief. It's that aquarium thing you guys are going to see is amazing, so be sure to stick around for that.
Yes, hopefully it will give you a lot of ideas, much inspiration, and of course we'll introduce you to the builder and his channel. What else do we have happening today? A little birdie told us that some Easter things are coming our way, and in just a few minutes we will start the Atomic Shop review, which will reveal some of those.
Will you show the browser?
Sure, yes.
This dropped. This is like the first time I've ever seen Bethesda drop the Atomic Shop weekly update before the Atomic Shop actually updated. This came out at about 8:58 instead of, the shop updates at 9. But they said that there is a Deathclaw Easter egg event happening where if you log in each day, you get to claim a different Deathclaw Easter egg. And if you collect all 6 of them, you get to look like Mr. Church. Who doesn't want to look like Mr. Church, right?
Mr. Church is awesome.
Woohoo!
Karsten!
Voice that I can't do. Oh, hey, Karsten. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I can't do Mr. Church's voice.
It's because you haven't watched enough of his videos.
He's got this like super deadpan dry humor. It's not even that.
He does.
Like,
yes.
He's so hello you. I don't even know where he gets his introductory expletives that he addresses people as. I think he's got like a weird Fallout name generator or something like that. Anyway,
Yes.
The mole rats are done processing, so Noodle, if you would like to switch over.
Certainly. Are you done with that? Are you done with that article?
Basically, yeah. We don't actually know yet because we haven't logged in and done anything. We don't know where you get these eggs. So while Noodle's doing the Atomic Shop, I'm going to try and figure out where you get one of these eggs. And if you already know, tell us in the chat.
Let us know in the comments. I am ready.
Take it away.
Ooh. We got the dog. The Junkyard dog bundle. Yay! Everyone's been waiting for the Rottweiler. And here he is. Now, unfortunately, none of the pet bugs have been fixed. Our dogs still have fleas. So we'll still have dogs popping out of our chests.
Yeah,
and
right. By fleas, we mean dog butt in your face 100% of the time.
Yes, dog butt in your face all the time. So the dog will behave exactly the same way. He's still going to be annoying as hell. But he does look like a Rottweiler, and he is quite cool. So what we get here is the new food bowl that has really disgusting meat piled on it. Very cool. Tetanus dog, the tetanus dog color.
Tetanus dog.
finally, tetanus dog. Of course, the Rottweiler himself and a stupid player title that we don't care about.
Oh, the egg is right there. It's in the bottom right.
Yes, I see the egg and it's free. Do you want me to go straight to the egg or should we take step by step as always?
Go step by step as always.
Step by step as always. Alrighty.
I logged into the Atomic Shop right before the stream started, and I guess it hadn't updated yet because I didn't see any of this stuff. I mean, obviously, there's a big freaking flowery Easter egg right there, and if I had seen that, I wouldn't have made an ass of myself in front of the entire internet.
So,
Anyway.
the bundle of the dog, the food, and the tetanus collar are 1,200 atoms. You can get the dog himself without the chain and without the special food for 800 atoms, and that will get you the Rottweiler. You cannot deploy multiple dogs, unfortunately. If you have a German Shepherd right now, you'll have to replace your German Shepherd with the Rottweiler. Additionally, you can get the bowl or the tetanus dog as individual items, the collar for 250 and the bowl for 500 atoms. No one is going to pay 500 atoms for the bowl. This item exists for the sole purpose of getting you to buy the bundle. They don't even hide it anymore.
Bethesda ain't stupid. They're after your wallet.
Yes, make them pay is what they have in their neon letters in the office.
That's right.
Military surplus bundle. You can get an entire collection of tiny toys. Tiny
Yay.
they are. And every single one of them takes up space in your build budget. Speaking of build budget, we have a very cool poll happening today. A lot of fun for everyone. And the question is, which would you rather have if you had to choose just one? Build and therefore light budget, higher max carry weight, fewer bugs and crashes in general, or more powerful weapons. And so far, nobody cares about powerful weapons at all. Some people would like to see fewer bugs and crashes, and a whole bunch of you want a bigger build budget.
Really?
Yes, I am
That's
surprised.
very interesting.
I am also very
B-boy!
surprised. Thank you!
Boy has just gifted Jman Ninja a Gamer Aviator membership. Welcome,
Welcome,
Jman
Jman Ninja. And why are people gifting all these memberships and stuff? Oh wow, this dude looks like the White Walker King.
Oh, he super looks like the White Walker. That's a great outfit.
That's a great. His amulet looks like the Deathly Hollows.
I was thinking it's like compasses in a circle. It needs to be a square. He could be a Freemason.
Oh yes, I suppose.
Whoa, that's like a stormtrooper on acid.
Yes, it is. It's like a stormtrooper on acid. This is the Junkyard welder bundle. It is rustic, it is grungy, you can look like the White Walker King, which is just badass. And you can get the Junkyard Collectron dog. This is the dog that both Oscapt and I have in our camps, and he is by far our favorite Collectron. This dog, Collectron, also comes in the shiny silver version, but we actually like the really dirty and grungy version. He seems to fit the wasteland better. And remember
We
that
ourselves are grungy and dirty.
yes, exactly. Therefore, our dogs are grungy and dirty as well. The Collectrons, whatever Collectron you like, if you have the Nuka-Cola Collectron or the Junk Collectron or, I don't know, a Sanitron or whatever, you can change the skin of your Collectron as long as you own that variety. So we usually set a specific Collectron to actually function, like the Nuka-Cola one, but we switch it to look like the Junkyard dog. So that is very cool. Now, before we continue with the Helvetia Easter bundle, why are people giving us membership gifts and whatnot? Well, that is because because we're awesome. That's right. But in addition to being
modest,
awesome and modest
and beautiful, awesome, modest, and beautiful. I can keep going.
And awesome. We also set weekly goals. And today's goal is $350 in super chats and membership gifts. And what do you get for all these donations? Well, you get ad-free content.
More like
which,
what don't you get?
What don't you get?
You don't
Exactly.
get ads.
Yes. We hate ads, and everyone on this channel also hates ads. And you guys asked us to run ad-free content, so that's what we do. Unfortunately, we can't do that for free. So to help us continue delivering this amazing ad-free content to you guys, please consider giving us a super chat or gifting donations. Additionally, we spend our own money to buy all of these bundles to review for you guys, so your donations help with that as well. Because it's Easter, we have the Helvetia Easter Camp Bundle, and this comes...
Did you say Easter?
Easter.
You from Jersey?
Easter
Got
Camp.
the Easter Camp bundle?
Nah, Belta Loda. Easter Camp Bundle.
Belta. Okay.
Belta Loda.
Sasake.
This includes stuff that's out of order again. The Helvetia porch kit. I adore all porch kits. They are amazing. If you don't own a porch kit yet, consider getting this bundle because it will come with one. They make a huge difference in our builds. Does it come with the actual building kit itself or does it not? We'll never know. It comes with the Helvetia Camp Kit. Yes, it does. You get the whole building kit plus the porch kit. So we also get a door, a window canopy that's separate from the porch kit. The fence set, this fence set is quite amazing. I own it. And it comes with different angles. So if you want to do like an entire round Brahmin pen, you actually can because it comes with really wide angles on the corner varieties. So you can also put this around your entire camp without it being all edgy. It's really cool. We also have the wooden barrel. And I think
Bethesda has you over?
Yeah. The wooden barrel, I looked at
Give
it.
us your atoms.
And I own a wooden barrel, but my wooden barrel is actually a resource collector, and this one is not. I believe this is a decorative wooden barrel. But you do get this display cabinet, which is a display cabinet. You can walk up to it and say, it's super cute. You can put things on shelves. There's 3 shelves that you can put things on. I like putting teddy bears and teapots and dead things in jars on mine. You get the Helvetia Lodge sign, which they will not show us. Yes, they will. There it is, the Helvetia Lodge sign. This is the door. And you get a rabbit in a cage because it's Easter. I think this is a really good bundle. Right? Makes sense.
Does it make eggs?
Easter
Does
bunny.
it make eggs?
It does not make eggs. No, it makes fertilizer.
Make more rabbits? That would be cool.
It should. It really should make more rabbits. Yes. So this bundle, I think, is very well priced for Bethesda bundles. I mean, we're obviously getting ripped off every week, but we're all past that. And we love getting ripped off because we like things in our camps. But for $12.60 to get a building kit with a porch kit, with all of this additional stuff, we get the dolls also, the rabbit, the fence, the awnings, the sign, the door. Like, there's a buttload of stuff in this bundle, and it's actually all themed, all connected, and I think very well priced. That was the Helvetia build bundle, and let's look at that egg now. The flowery Deathclaw Easter egg, and it is free. Yay! Next up, we have the Deathclaw Barbecue Bundle. Oscapt and I talk about this thing a lot on the show, the Deathclaw Slow Roaster. How do you feel about this item, Oscapt?
This item is amazing, especially if you are a carnivore. It makes some items that you're probably not going to use. If you also have the Mirelurk steamer, like grilled rad toad, I think, which gives you like a small carry weight boost. But if you have the Mirelurk steamer, which is the other awesome thing, you get a massive carry weight boost. You can just throw those on the ground. Otherwise, Deathclaw steak is fantastic for a strength boost. Hot dogs are delicious, and it's one of the best items for your camp in the game.
Yes, and it looks freaking amazing. The render on that thing is incredible.
Prisoner 105.
Prisoner 105, you became a mole rat. You've been a mole rat. I guess you got booted and now you became a mole rat again.
Yeah, you must have been gifted a membership and then it expired. You don't have to let your memberships expire, people. You can go in if you want to continue your membership and you were gifted one, just go in and sign up and you won't be billed until your free membership ends. But that way you don't miss out on anything.
Yes, that is very good advice. So this bundle is also actually correctly themed. It doesn't seem to have any irregular and unfitting junk in it. This is very refreshing and surprising. We get.
It's always nice when there's. Hey, Andrew!
Welcome! Andrew just became a mole rat too.
We need like a mole rat.
Need a mole rat sound.
Video, no, because the sound won't make sense. It'll sound like Hannibal Lecter.
Yes.
Like talking about the Chianti, but maybe we could have like a little mole rat pop up and go and like disappear again.
Oh, that'd be so cute. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Make a note. You're the artist. If you can make that thing exist, I can animate it.
Okay. Alrighty, some other cool things in this bundle, aside from this bed. Love this bed. Dragon Red, a member for 4 months. Woo-hoo! Wow, cool. These reeds are very cool for all of our upcoming water camps. If you don't know why we're all going to be building water camps, you have been living under a rock, but that's okay. We'll take care of you in this stream and show you exactly where you're going to want a water camp. This backpack is amazing. The Canary in the Coal Mine backpack is super cool. And these grills, I think we all have these grills by now. But they still fit the bundle nicely. I won't complain about this one. I'll find something else to complain about. Next up, we have the Fire Hazard bundle.
Hold on just a moment. Bit Shepherd, if you don't see the Deathclaw Barbecue bundle on the PC Atomic Shop, it's probably because you already own it. So if you own bundles, if you own every item that's in it, then it won't show up at all. And then somebody else, Kyoshin, commented, I swear the Deathclaw thing was there like 2 weeks ago. WTF, are they just cycling through the same 4 bundles? Yes, 100%.
Yes, they are.
We'll take, yeah, absolutely. Come on.
It's like you don't know
That's
this
what Bethesda
game.
does. Yeah, like Bethesda's going to show you individual items and they're going to mix and match them and stuff. They are, as a person who studies psychology and marketing, I am very interested in what Bethesda does. They have a team of people who are figuring out, like imagine, you see the Deathclaw Roaster come up in a bundle with 4 other items that you don't care about. Well, you're not going to buy it. But then maybe it comes up with 4 other items that you do care about. Then you will buy it, but the other people won't. So they will cycle it through, and they're probably going off of metrics where they will continue to put it out there in various configurations until people stop buying it.
And we kid you not, there's an entire department designated to this.
They're like Transformers sequels. They will continue to make them as long as people continue to go see them.
Yes.
That's outside of our control.
Absolutely. But our job here on the show is to help you sort through all this garbage, because occasionally there's also treasure among the trash. So every time there's a bundle that's obviously a ripoff or an offer that's obviously a ripoff, I will let you know.
You said there's treasure among the trash. I was going to be like, that's how I found Doodle. I lived in New York City, and woo-wee, it's really hard to find
treasure.
Not Psycho. Yeah, but I was fortunate, and on the subway, I found probably the only sane woman in all of New York. And if any of you are from New York and female and you disagree with that, I apologize.
Alrighty, next up we have the Brotherhood Field Station bundle. For the Brotherhood fans, we have this cool little prefab. It's hard to find anything in New York City.
I scrolled ahead to
melons?
The next thing, and I was remembering, when we had that on the show before. Who doesn't love melons?
Melons, everybody loves melons. But not to get carried away, you do get this really cool prefab for the Brotherhood fans. I think it's quite neat. It is going to have issues being placed anywhere other than on solid concrete. Fortunately, it's thematic, like it will work with a concrete base. So don't try planting this on hills and terrain. It's going to hover. Just build that base, get it over with, and place your little bunker creature there so that it doesn't hover. Don't let things hover, kids. Melons, because who doesn't love melons? This is the chalkboard. I think this is the first time this chalkboard appeared. And this is the industrial slate chalkboard. I think we only saw it in the data mine. I don't think it's been in the atomic shop yet. It is obscenely oversized, but I think looks very cool and will look good in any kind of a military setting camp.
That's what she said.
Obscenely oversized.
But looks very cool.
But looks very cool.
People are saying that it's not new. It's been around.
Oh, it's been around.
Stuff
Okay.
And whatnot. Yeah, it's not new.
It's not
but,
new.
but
Okay, in that
new
case,
to us.
nothing in this bundle is new. We have that. We have the workbenches. But you know, if you're new to the game, if you don't have any of these things, again, you're not getting terribly ripped off. You're just getting like normally ripped off. Nothing
And who
to
doesn't love
complain
that?
about, right?
That's right. If it hurts too much, they'll just make it hurt a little less next time.
The playground bundle comes with
I hate this thing.
the thing that Oscapt hates. Why do you hate it? It's an alien spaceship on a playground.
A, it's ugly. B, it's enormous. C, it's red. D, it's useless. And 5, it probably takes up a ton of budget.
And space. But look at this. This is the tree that I always advertise. And once again, the photo does not do it justice. Oh my God, they're so stupid. I'm sorry. Like they have items of great value that actually work really well, and they don't show off any of their special features. But crappy, never mind. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. This tree is way more amazing than this picture shows. I have these trees in my every single camp, and the best thing about it isn't even the dead guy in the cage, it's the root structure. This tree comes with a huge hand-like root structure that is super friendly to place on any terrain. Like you can stick this tree on something that's nearly vertical and it's not going to hover because the roots sink in and out of the ground and they're all beautiful and twisted and it looks totally natural. Get this tree if you can. It does come around every once in a while. Sometimes it's Fallout first item, sometimes it's in a bundle, but it's really freaking cool. It's the same tree base that we get on the little tree house as well. This thing is also super cool. The mechanical bull. Oscapt and I love writing these things when we find them in people's camps. Loads of fun. And you get Wavy Willard's round deck table for no real reason. Because why not? What were we talking about earlier? Rebundling things, repackaging things. Totally random, like a tree with a dead guy has nothing to do with the playground. Riding a mechanical bull is a little bit more of an adult playground than a child playground, and this thing comes from a water park. So totally freaking random. The only playground item here is this thing. And that's it. So wouldn't recommend that bundle. That tree does come around on its own. Just keep an eye out for it. The Blue Ridge Power Armor Paint is one of the season rewards from the Pioneer Scouts season, I believe. So if you missed that, you can get it now individually in the Atomic Shop. This shed is underrated. I have videos, build videos, where I actually make an entire camp out of this one little shack. Very, very cool prefab. Get it. Just get it. It's only 350 atoms and it's totally worth it. Like you can make, I kid you not, an entire camp just around this one little structure. I put my whole bedroom in there with a workbench and a bed and everything. And it's super cute. If you build a couple of them or this and a couple of other small structures, you can have an adorable, rustic, immersive camp. It's one of the things that they got right. Does it come with a giant base? Yes, it does. But it sinks quite nicely into terrain, so you do have options. Adorable, definitely get it. This is also discounted. This is one of our white trash paradise items. Oscapt has this in his camp. This is also $350 today. And if you're more into the dilapidated, messed up, proper wasteland abandoned structures, then this is also something very cool to have in your camp. I love the selection of items that they chose to place here. Of course, they did not avoid the butt plug. I think there's like subliminal messaging here in their advertising.
I don't know what that could possibly be, but okay.
Right?
There is a super cool place where I had that thing deployed that I'll show while you're swapping out.
Oh,
the Atomic
cool.
Shop. I don't have a camp there anymore, but if you want to build like a proper junkyard camp, the place I'm going to show you is an awesome place to do it. But
nice.
We'll let Noodle finish.
Armor Ace Paint for the Hellstorm missile launcher. If you don't have the Hellstorm missile launcher, get it. It's awesome. I recently got mine from Minerva and I've been playing with it and getting upgrades for it. It's so much fun. So if you have one, it looks cool already, but now you can paint it red, white, and blue. The Hellcat Mercenary Field Gear. Looks pretty cool. Tactical, has Hellcat logo.
I don't know.
You don't like it?
The little stripy arm thingy makes it look like you're like an escaped prisoner or something.
Or Freddy
I could see that
Krueger.
being on oh no, there was some little goth chick storybook character that had like my brain keeps telling me Parker Posey, but that's obviously not it. There was something. Anyway, I don't think that says take me seriously.
No.
I don't think so. You're wearing like a denim jean jacket and like some stripy sweater thing. Like you just need some eyeliner and black lipstick and
Tactical wears Waldo, they were saying.
there you go. Yeah. There's something wrong with it.
The King of Hearts poster is available for free. That's a little random, but okay. We get some caps for free, and for 1 day only at 50% discount, available for 250 atoms, we have the white high-tech computer array. Again, for any of you who like military, tactical, or alien-themed stuff, this is a must-have. It glows, it has buttons, it looks scientific and important. Very cool. And finally, for Fallout First, at a 50% discount, we have the Rustic Helvetian Hideaway Bundle. Again, you guys will say that this is a reskin and a reboot and a repackage, and you are absolutely right, my friends. We've had this on the Atomic Shop menu just several weeks ago, and here it is again for Fallout First at a discount. So you probably all know every single item in this bundle. It is really cool. It's a good bundle. If you missed out on it before, now is your chance again. New it is not. For our most exciting items today, we have the dog, the egg. And I am going to go slip into something a little bit more comfortable, like a character with atoms in her purse. And in the meantime, Oscapt will entertain you.
Here, it's dark. I apologize for that. But here is a location where if you want to build a dope junkyard, hello, fish person who's also waving at me. Nice to see you, whoever you are. If you want to build a dope junkyard camp, this place is cool. It's got a bunch of detritus and various other things. You can put up some fencing and whatnot. And you've got a couple of allies. You've got... He's still here. Yeah, so you got this guy.
Oh, they come with the property. They're like...
Yeah, they come with the property. Sometimes they die spontaneously. They also swear a lot. They'll tell you to, where you can take your whole existence.
Oh, Sentia says, oh my god, I have a junkyard camp there.
had a junkyard camp here for the longest time, and this, I think this is the best location. I have another junkyard camp now, but I don't think it was as good as this. So you got junk resources. I had like the trailer was here, and whatever. We're just gonna like walk around in the dark here. You periodically get attacked by really angry rad stags from over in this direction, and they'll like knock down your fences and stuff like that. But
oh yeah, they have anger
really
issues
easy.
for sure.
The road, so you can put that cool sliding car gate on either side of it, and then you can put up the gnarly fencing. You do have where is it? Have one of these little guard post things. I feel like this server is really lagged because like I'm able to jump really high in the air, like higher than I should be able to. So you can put a turret up here to control.
It's me, Geezerfish. It's
Geezerfish. Ah, yes, now I can see your name. So hello. Hello. Oh, and JD as well. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the theme for today is to dress like a fish.
Good thing you've come prepared. Everyone's dressed like a fish. Okay,
I threw like one of those giant billboard things up here, and that was pretty cool. I really liked this camp. It's a great location. Now,
they're asking
periodically
to show it on the map, please.
Hell no, I'm not going to show it on the map. Periodically, these dudes will just spontaneously die. So there's this guy, and then there's another one that's usually back here, like kicking things.
Oh, he has
there's that
major
NPC
anger
animation.
issues. Tell you what, guys, for $100 super chat, we'll show you where it is.
Did you just kill him? Don't kill him, JD. He's nice. As far as where it is, it's just up the road from Garahan Mining. Hey, Kat. So if you fast travel to Garahan Mining headquarters and then walk... Do I hear the guy? The kicking guy? There he is! There, he respawned. He just kicks things and like talks shit. Yeah, so this is a great location. My other location for building a junkyard camp is where I currently have a junkyard camp. And I'm not going to switch to it. I'll just show you where it is, and that is where is it? Up here.
Oh, wait.
So just down from Tyler County Fairgrounds, there is another junk resource collector,
That maybe.
and apparently now we're dancing. So that place is cool. In fact, I'll go ahead and activate it just so I can show you. Where did it go? I am still having monitor issues, so I'm actually playing this over network connection within the house, the same way that we move video and audio around. So it's a little bit delayed for me, which is why I look like I'm drunk. Here's the other junk hole. Is
Cool.
always getting attacked.
Oh, thank
by
you,
mole
Petunia.
And scorched. Aw, thanks,
Happy
Petunia.
Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
This also comes with a couple of allies. You got, kicker guy here. You got lots of safes. You have your own workbenches. So there's this guy. And,
They love the name of your camp. Junk hole.
oh, the junk hole? Yeah.
Somebody says junk hole sounds like my ex.
Well, it's like classy in its own way. So here, in fact, is the dilapidated trailer that Noodle was showing. And I like using this as kind of an outdoor one-stop shop for visitors. So you got some basic stuff. You got my vendor and the ammo box and like a workbench and some coffee and stuff like that.
Queenie Bee, thank you. Queenie Bee says, with the fish outfits, this has suddenly become the shape of radioactive water.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So here is that trailer. It's cool. And then anytime I have a junkyard camp that's immersive, I like to put an upside down in. And
Yes, the upside down is cool.
because there are so many things that I want to use that are not actually fit with the whole junkyard theme. So those things go down below. And so down here, I've got, power armor stations and display cases and all the rest of my workbenches and stuff like that. So we are underneath, which is fun. Radiation thingy, and then we can come back up. And now we're back up top. If you don't know how to make an upside down for yourself, there are videos out there. We don't have one, but Moonlight Cowboy has several. So you can check those out. And then this also has a place where you can drop a junk extractor. And early on in the game, I think junk is the most important thing that you can collect. So I always had camps built on junk extractors. And then of course, here is the Junkyard dog, which is available today in the Atomic Shop. He is super adorable.
He's the best.
Goat, which is confusing because he's actually a dog. All right, are you ready to buy something?
I already did.
What's that over there?
Over to you. What'd you buy?
I bought the dog, of course.
You got the Roddy?
I got the Roddy.
It's really dark in this world. What time is it?
It is nighttime.
It's 2:45 a.m. It'll be light in 20 minutes or so.
Okay, I will place him here. My camp is very well lit. I built this camp. Okay, so yesterday to film the intro, all I wanted to do was set up this dock and put these 2 chairs so that Oscap and I can sit on them. But then I'm like, there's nothing in the background. It's totally stupid. And then I'm like, well, I'm on the water already. I should build like a water camp. And then I was like, well, if I'm gonna build a camp, I might as well put useful stuff in it just in case people come over. One thing led to another. I was here for hours, building this camp for you guys so that you can see it. That's my story. It is very well lit.
It is very well lit. Yes, I came downstairs and I was like, oh, I see you're rocking the ultrasight crystal light sources. She's like, yes, no light budget. Like,
No light
Gollum.
budget. Light budget, my precious. Okay, this is the Deathclaw Slow Roaster. Isn't it magnificent? This is our second, well, actually this is our first most favorite resource collector in the game. The Deathclaw Roaster is our second. But I build a separate structure just for the 2 of them. That's how important they are. And I build a separate structure for my dog, and there he is. He's a little skinny for a Rottweiler. He has a tail!
Train.
Thank
Nice.
you
He's
for
an
not...
an unaltered,
Yes.
not ducked.
Not ducked. Thank you, Bethesda, for not cutting off this poor dog's tail. And I
Probably did
get
on
it.
Accident. They probably would have had to like recode a bunch of everything to not have tails, and so they're just like, screw it.
You don't think it's
Give him
because they
tail.
care about dogs?
I think it's because they don't know.
Look,
I think they're like, dogs have tails, yeah.
yeah, I have foxes here today.
I don't know why they're suddenly German. Yeah, dogs have tails, yeah.
Because we are so sorry if you're German. It's because it's a Rottweiler, which is a German breed. So there you go. There's the Roddy. Let's give him
Good
some.
cover.
That's right. Let's give him some food and see if he will eat it. Got the whole bundle, because, why not? Here's the food. Where shall we place it for him? Let's place it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining the stream, remember that we do have a goal today of $350. And if we reach that goal, we will run ad-free streams for you next week. We will accept super chats as well as gifted memberships. We are nowhere near that goal right now. So of the 196 of you who are watching right now, if all of you just gave $2, or donated a membership, which is $3, that would help us reach our goal. So if you hate ads,
Love Gamer Aviator.
you don't even have to love us. You just hate ads. The PTS yesterday, an angry turtle joined my team, and I was like, oh! And that was it. I never saw him again.
Yes, that's actually exactly how it
I
happened.
was like, oh my gosh. Okay, he probably has no idea who we are.
Nope.
Like, he joined my team.
I think
bet if
he
Angry Turtle was
launched.
watching the stream, he'd give us a super chat.
I bet he would. Sentius just gifted 10 Gamer Aviator memberships.
Nice.
Thank you. Welcome, new members. Oh, let's put the tetanus collar on my dog.
Rats will.
That's shooting him. We're not gonna shoot him. We're gonna customize him.
You in my world?
No, your world I couldn't place my camp in.
Okay.
Why don't you come to my world?
Everybody is in my world.
You can all come. Wonder if I have to craft the dog color. I may have to.
Oh, interesting. Camp Pets Clothing. Yep, there it is. Cast it.
Oh, pets clothing. Okay. It is tetanus dog.
Triglide!
Woo!
Thank you, Triglide. Need to apologize. Every little bit helps. Bread and gone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. If that dog goes ghoul, it would be a Rottenweiler.
Look at all
I
my
like that.
foxes. They're so cute.
Are cute. Is this the one that had possums yesterday? Today it's got foxes?
Yes, today it has foxes. They're different
That's
every
cool.
time.
Neat. Was.
Thank you.
buddy.
Where's my dog though? These are all my foxes. Where's my dog? He is customized dog. This dog,
Oh, he looks very fierce.
right? Yes,
Yeah,
he's a
that's
serious
right. Dogs
dog.
can give you tetanus.
But I think it's a bit much. It's interesting, but I want him to wear the bow.
Really? You like the bow?
Yeah.
You're
Well,
such a softie.
I like it better than tetanus dog. Yeah, look, he looks very dapper.
Waz has been a member now for 4 months and asks everybody to please remember to drop a like on the stream.
Yes, very good advice. Thank you. Okay, what else did I
We
get?
have been... Oh, go ahead.
No, continue.
I was just going to say that we've been doing some stuff on a different channel, trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm with a completely different type of content, and it is so weird channel by channel by channel. We've got it pretty well figured out for this channel, but just know that everything you guys do to indicate that you like something helps the creator on the other side. We're not just talking about us, but like if you watch a video and you get all the way through the end of it, just the simple act of throwing a like up there really helps.
Or
more than you
dropping a
guys
comment.
realize.
Like, it doesn't matter what
Yep.
you say. We have people who just say hello or I'm leaving the first
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah. Just
Or just-
interacting with the video
Yeah.
really helps.
Okay, I got this Easter egg and I set it up. What do I have to do to start the Deathclaw egg challenge?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to collect the egg for every single day.
Oh, that's it?
And that's it, yeah.
Okay, I
So-
have my first egg. Don't forget your eggs,
You got
everyone.
your first egg.
Dan B,
So,
thank you.
Dan B.
Tomorrow, a Minerva episode will go live, and it will feature Dan B as the guest star. So make sure to tune in and see how cool he looks. Okay, egg is up. Cat from Mars, holy cow, thank you.
Ooh.
Cat from Mars says it's my
Very much, Cat.
birthday this weekend, so you get a gift too. Thank you.
Aw, thanks.
You guys are awesome. All right, shall we go fishing?
You want to go fishing?
Yeah.
Okay. That means I have to... Shit, I was so totally not prepared for that. I have to go to a different room. So I will be back with you in just a moment.
In the meantime, I will see how well my dog behaves around these foxes. Wish I could keep the foxes. It's so cool. Oh, geezer dude, don't kill my foxes. I think my dog just humped my fox. Oh, Peyton, welcome to Bowl of Rats. We will have a dance party. I wish we could get pet foxes. Yes, me too. I wish we could get pet foxes. We are getting more dog breeds, as is evident by today's addition to the Atomic Shop. There will be other dog breeds. There will be other cat breeds. We have not heard anything yet about other types of pets, unfortunately. But that's not to say that it won't happen. Hey, Malcolm is here too. Okay, more people in my world.
What other kind of pets would you want?
Foxes. Some people want Mirelurks.
Nobody has a fox as a pet.
Like in real life?
Can't you tame foxes as part of the camp ally thing?
Yes, you can. But, you know, the tamed pets, sometimes they die.
Well, yeah. That's how it works.
Pet rabbits. Yeah, what kind of pets would you guys want? Pet deathclaws, snallygassers, Mirelurks, Mirelurk kings, Mirelurk queen?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right? Pet Megasloth, yes, Pet Megasloth would be cool. You can tame a Pet Megasloth and have him live in your camp. Yes, Fox is great. We have seen camps with Megasloths. They do make excellent pets. Oscapt had a pet Deathclaw for a little bit. I had a red pup and a dog, shark or dolphin for a pet. I want a thrasher. Wow. You say okay?
Yes, I did in fact say okay.
Why would
Shall
you
we
say
switch
such
to
a
me?
thing? Yeah, go for it. I had a vicious wolf as a pet. That's so cool.
Right. I am on the PTS, and I'm actually now in a different room, so hopefully there's not going to be an issue with my microphone or my headphones. Well, if my headphones crap out, you guys won't care. But hopefully there's no distortion on my mic, because I'm not that far away. But I'm on a different server. So when you first log in, where are they? I'm gonna let my allies deal with them because they're probably already dead.
Okay, so we are on the PTS right now, correct?
We are on the playtest server. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to go deal with this. I get really bothered when in the background it's just like people pewing my camp.
Pew.
Where are they? I don't even know where they are. I'm like under attack by. Now
Fish.
they're all dead. Okay, good. I don't even know where. Okay, so when you log in for the fishing expedition, when you log in for fishing, you will see a new quest, and the quest will take you. It'll show you an area that's over here in the mire where you have to tune into some radio broadcast thingy. And the radio broadcast... Oh, my chat window died. Let's refresh that. The radio broadcast thingy is weird. And it will take you to Nick Valentine. What a cool name.
Yeah.
Take you over here to Women's Rest. Now I'm going to fast travel to my teammates' camp here to get me close to that.
Where you will meet the Fisher Them.
The Fisher Them. Who's
DJ
a
Fisher
pretty
Them.
weird dude. DJ Fisher them. Yeah, we'll show you DJ Fisher them in just a moment.
Actually, he's quite cool.
Okay.
Oh, I
so
just saw it.
this
Nick Valentine.
place-
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's Rad Roach, of course, a glowing one.
Hang on. So every once in a while, like this server just totally freaking bogs down, but it'll clear up in a second. Wait. I don't know if that's, I don't know what that is. It could be PTS related, or it could just be that I'm actually running this on Linux in like emulation because the game's not supposed to run on Linux. But whatevs. Okay.
Details.
So, yeah, whatever. You see, it's better now.
It got better.
So here's, go, that's it. All right, so here's this person's camp. And I am Cookie Pie. And here he is, DJ Fisher them, who has a very creepy ritual that he goes through with fish, where he first teddy bear strokes them, and then chops off their heads, and then throws the rest of it on the ground.
Yeah, he's a very specific dude.
If you were to try to talk to him, he doesn't want to talk to me today. But he sells common bait. And I'm just going to go ahead and buy some common bait. Whatever, I'll buy 100. I have like a billion caps. Then there's also this guy, and you can talk to this guy.
Yeah, the fisher them can't speak human speech.
Nope, he just goes.
Exactly
Okay,
like that.
Hey, no, this is not tomorrow's stream, but I was just imagining what they had to do to record the actors making those sound effects. All right, so when you talk to this guy, you can get a daily fish quest, and this is important because gar, I need stuff for the fish, and guard, he talks like a pirate. Yeah, so he wants you to go fishing, and and there's the fish of them. And
After ye best the beasts.
after you, okay. So we'll skip that. We'll skip that. We'll skip that. Now, this. So we didn't have this yesterday, so I'm a little out of my element here. But this should give me a daily of big fish in a small pond. There you go. So when you do the daily fish quest, you will have an opportunity to win uncommon bait. There are 3 types of bait. There is common bait, which we just bought a bunch of. There is uncommon bait, and there is superb bait. Superb bait is not available in-game. It is only available as a purchase item, and we don't yet know where from. We're thinking it's going to be an Atomic Shop item, or maybe rewards page 2, bonus page 2 reward, or something. We don't know yet, and it's not even PTS yet. With common fish, you can get, or with common bait, you can get common fish, and that's kind of lame. With uncommon bait, you have a chance.
Kind of lame.
And it's kind of lame, yeah, as you'll see in a second. With uncommon bait, you have a chance to catch uncommon fish, and with superb bait, you have a chance to catch uncommon fish, legendary fish, axolotls, which we think it's absolutely hysterical that Bethesda has you catching what is an endangered species.
Yeah, good job.
Good job promoting conservation, you morons. You can't get uncommon bait from anywhere, except event rewards, or hopefully from this daily quest right now. So I need to catch 7 fish in the mire, period. That's it. And I have, when you first start this quest, you'll get a rod from this dude, and then
A janky rod.
yeah, you get a janky rod. I don't even think it shows up in my items, because it's not an item that you have to equip. You just walk up to water, and you see that there's now a fish option. And oh my god, I'm naked. Why am I naked? What was I doing when I was locked out?
You were making fish sounds.
Holy cow. Okay, let's unnakedize myself here. Oh, I was wearing a hazmat suit, that's why. because I went fishing.
Oh, that's right. You were in a
I went
radiation
fishing in a red
area.
zone. There we go. Now I look cool. All right.
And
you
sound
see
like a
down at the bottom-
pirate.
Grr.
Grr.
See down at the bottom, we've got common bait. We have no improved bait. Sorry, not uncommon bait, improved bait. And we have no superb bait. So we're just going to start with common bait. We're going to finish this. Hopefully we'll get some improved bait and we can test that. Can switch your camera view. I happen to like this view. But once you're in it, you don't really have any option to move around. And then you just cast. Goes in the water. Then you wait for it to go underwater completely. And when it does, to move this thing to stay on the fish. Okay, this is going to be an uncommon fish. The harder it is to reel it in, the better the fish is going to be. So what did we get? We got a chain pickerel. So maybe he's not uncommon, but he's medium.
Cool. Welcome, new mole rat.
Woo! Beat new. So we're gonna catch some more fish here, and kind of funny because the audio that's in my headphones is not actually the audio from the game. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but it's making. I don't actually even know what you guys are hearing.
Oh, right. Are they hearing yours and mine?
Yeah, I'm not sure what audio you guys are hearing right now. I might need to just pause for a second and go fix that. All right, so when you're trying to do this thing, basically you got up, down, left, and right. What did I get? I got a red belly.
They
small
say
fish.
that audio is good all around and they're hearing fishing.
Okay, good. So it's just in my headphones that it's wrong. That's fine. I'll deal with it. Many of you. Oh, look at that! Synchronized casting. Like we're in a bar or something. Yeah.
Fancy.
Many of you play the game on silent anyway and listen to your own music and stuff like that. We don't really need the game because we have haptic feedback.
Yeah,
so-
that's true.
After this cast, I'm going to show you something.
The
So I'm
rod?
going up. Now, what's weird is, I'm going to show them my rod. It's going to be hopefully another medium fish. What did he get? Sunscreen?
Sounds
Muddy
great.
sawgill. It's tasty, right? It's like a bluegill.
Delicious.
Really-
Okay, the fishes do be pretty.
You have fish, and I'm not going to go and make all this yet. I'm going to actually eat it because I think I still have some. So you have the ability to make. So you can take your fish and you can turn your fish into fish bits. Or if you have salt,
Fish
you can
bits.
turn your fish into grilled fish. And if you eat some grilled fish, that allegedly makes it faster for you to hook fish. But when Jill and I were going through this yesterday, yeah, we couldn't really see a dramatic improvement. So you've seen me cast and catch some fish, and now we'll see if I can catch any faster.
There was one time yesterday where it kind of felt like it was faster, but the rest of them seemed exactly the same as before.
Okay, so when you're in a quadrant, like from where I am, I can go either up or right. But when I get all, oh, what's that? That's pretty. Smoky salmon. When I get to 9 o'clock, for example, I need to transition from right to up and left. So if you just use up, down, left, and right, you will get stuck. And if that little fish swims out of the little animation thingy, then you lose your bait and your line snaps and so on and so forth. Also, if it takes too long to start reeling the fish in, then your line breaks. You are able to upgrade your rod with modifications that you earn through challenges, which I'll show you in just a moment.
And why do you want to upgrade your rod? Aside from
gives
the
you-
obvious.
Well, because ladies like it.
That's the obvious.
It's the obvious. Oh, sorry. The unobvious is because you get benefits like you can reel them in faster, your line is stronger. I don't know what that actually translates to. You can basically improve your fishing experience. The fact that Noodle and I were talking about the economics of this yesterday, and you saw that I just went and spent. That was a jip. They started me on the complete opposite side, and there was no way that I could get around fast enough. One of the upgrades allows you to get that little dial around faster. Okay, so you saw that I spent some money on common bait. Or spent some caps on common bait, and I could stand here for a couple of hours and I could fish, and I did that yesterday, and I basically caught a whole lot of common fish. And that's it. There are suggestions that if you really want the best fishing experience, you're gonna have to pay for superb bait and rod type stuff that will probably be available in the Atomic Shop. Like this is gonna be kind of like caravans, where you had to spend 1,500 caps to run a large caravan so that you got 2 pieces of rubber as a reward at the end of it. You're also gonna waste a significant amount of time, and it works very much like a slot machine. You see, I'm not even looking at the fish. Okay, hang on. I got my fish. Let's go fill out the captain's ledger and see what we get for this. Am I stuck here? There we go. So it's like a slot machine where most of the time you get nothing, but you keep putting your dollar in and you keep pulling the handle or pressing the stupid buttons. Let's see what he gives. Got them fish, gar.
Do you think people will get bored with this?
Where's the captain's? Captain's ledger. Captain's ledger. There we go. Quest completed. Okay, I got 2 pieces of legendary script, and I got some caps, and I have completed the daily, and I'm no longer able to complete it until tomorrow. Did I get? There we go. A bird launcher. I got a plan for a drowned coffee table. I got some improved bait. And I wonder if bait shows up. Yes. Okay, I got 3 improved bait. That's pretty weak, considering that improved bait doesn't give you a very big improvement over what you can get. Now, improved bait you can trade with other players, so people are going to be selling it in their vendors. You'll be able to get it from rewards, allegedly. And allegedly, you can find it in the wasteland. Oh my god, there's another naked person. Bro. You're naked.
Same thing happened to him.
You can find it in coolers or refrigerators. And the new stash boxes and scrap boxes that are coming. So you'll be able to find it, but we went around all over the place yesterday, and we found nothing.
Nothing.
Now,
but
what do you do with the fish that you've caught? Butt kiss.
But kids.
With the fish that you have caught, you can make fish bits.
Fish bits.
You make fish bits. And fish bits can make grilled fish, or the other thing that you can do, different fish make different amounts of fish bits of varying degrees of quality. All right, so now we've got a bunch of fish bits. And if I were to make grilled fish, but I am out of salt. So grilled fish requires 3 fish bits of any kind, requires 2 salt, and requires 1 wood. Or you can take your fish bits over to
You lose them that way.
this one. She is a hermit crab.
Oh, it's a she.
And if you deposit... Say he?
Yes.
Linda Lee is a hermit crab. She is a hermit crab. And she has a very large belly. So you can give her fish bits, and when she's hungry... I don't know what the levels are, but she goes from starving to hungry to something else. And not until she is full... Okay, so I got an item, and now she's back to starving. So she went from hungry to full in a single with 10 fish bits. So I'll give her 10 more. It took it, I got nothing. Now she's hungry, we can give her 10 more. And she's almost full, we'll give her 5 more. So it looks like maybe 25 or 30 fish bits will feed Linda Lee, and she will then give you some random weapon. Where did the workbench go?
So is that a way to get rid of your common bait? Oh, common fish that you turn to fish bits?
It's a way to get rid of... Yeah, it's a way to get rid of your fish if you don't want to make grilled fish out of it. Where the hell did the workbench go?
Oh, okay.
There it is. Now, we can scrap this. Merv launcher, whatever. We don't care. We can scrap this, and of course, you know that you have like a infinitesimally small chance of getting anything when you scrap legendary items. So basically what you're looking at here is you spend a bunch of caps to buy some bait, to spend a bunch of time to fish, to convert that into fish bits, to give that to Linda Lee for a 1 to 1.5% chance of maybe getting something when you scrap that weapon. It's not really a very good trade. You can fish all over the place, and different weather stations will, or different weather effects will create different fish. So there are glowing fish, for example, that will appear in a nuke zone. Yesterday somebody nuked this area, and we were all standing out there fishing. But I caught no glowing fish in the time that I was there. I don't remember off the top of my head what the percentages are and the metrics and stuff. But let's come out here and we will go for some fish in the forest region, and then we'll jump over to the Toxic Valley region and we'll grab some fish there. Do we have any fishing questions? Oh my god, I'm under attack again.
We don't have any questions, no.
Oh, yeah. You know why I can't find them?
Why?
Because the audio in my headphones is from the other PlayStation.
Cha.
That's why I'm like running around trying to figure out like who's attacking me, and I'm like, I can't even see them. Moving on.
Good job.
Where can you fish? You can fish anywhere that you can swim. If you're in a river that's very shallow, then you're not going to be able to fish there. But if you are in a location... Oh, now I'm in the water. If you are in a location where you could... I'll have to go over to like a bank or something that's a little bit closer. There we go. So if you're in a location where the water is deep enough, then you can fish here. So let's go with... I hear somebody is at my camp. They're going to take care of those commie bots for me. Thank you, whoever that is. So we will cast our improved bait, and maybe the gods of frustration will shine upon us. We will pull up something that is not a common fish, for which we will have wasted our 3 improved baits. But let's see. I'm not really reading the comments. What do people think of this, Noodle?
Well, I think they're not certain yet. People neither hate it nor love it, but they are interested in this fishing thing, and they seem to want to see more of it.
Get ridge trout. Doesn't that look delicious? Will and I used to live on a river. You guys have heard that story about how the river flooded and took away our house. And in that river, we would frequently go fishing. And one time I caught a beautiful big brook trout. But most of the time that we went fishing there, we caught nothing. And in fact, there were a lot of natural rock formations in the center of the river that would mostly just eat lures. We paid the river gods.
Yeah.
Literally, I think in the years that we went fishing there, we got like 3 fish or something.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 4. Not more
for
than
the hours that we spent. Hey, what do we get? We got a timber sawgill. Not very exciting. We're going to use our 3rd piece of improved bait. And here's where the pay aspect comes into play. Like if you wanted to catch a fish that wasn't just a lame fish,
nobody wants a lame fish.
So you want to use better bait. And if they're only giving you 3 pieces of improved bait, and if that improved bait doesn't actually help, but you know that if you go and pay for some superb bait, you have like a 40% chance of catching something that's not lame, a lot of people are going to go and they're going to buy the superb bait. And ultimately, that's what they care about. You look at fishing, you're like, why are they making fishing? Because it's a slot machine. And it's a way to get people. Oh, Miss Zelia, she was the one that was fishing with me
yesterday in the nuke zone.
In the nuke zone yesterday, yeah. She's great. She's level 24,293.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just designed to separate you from your money. And that's okay as long as you recognize that that's its purpose and you're choosing. Don't get sucked into this and be like, oh, I gotta get the legendary wavy Williams fish, and you spend like $400 in atoms on bait to get a digital good that really nobody cares about. Don't do that. But if you want to come in here and while away some hours, maybe get, sometimes you get junk. I got a doll head that time.
You got a doll head?
You want to come in and while away some hours, hanging out with your friends, you're in a party and you guys are just like shooting the shit and smoking a bunch of weed or something like that, then maybe this is fine. You can all stand in a circle with your rods out and play.
That's what boys do, isn't it?
I pulled out too early. I didn't have a fish on the end of my rod.
I just found some dead fish in my camp. My camp. It's a message.
What do we get? Another timber sawgill. Woohoo! I hear the clicky in the other room saying that I'm going to get logged out in 3 minutes if I don't get back in there and do something. Okay, so that's it on fishing. Before I bail out of here, so I see Decagy 23 is saying, what happens when the fish spoil? It probably just turns into rotten meat. The bait doesn't spoil, but the food items, I mean, any meat product, so you got a ridge trout, it's got a condition, and I'm sure when it goes to 0, it just becomes spoiled meat.
And that probably makes sense for disposing of your fish to the giant crab lady.
Right, you want to do that
before it goes bad.
Goes bad, yeah. At least you get something out of it.
Yeah.
Let's real quick look at. So I got a plan for a drowned coffee table.
Oh, cool. That must be the one with the seaweed on it.
Yeah, that's that. And then I also got a fish display. Let's put that up and see what we can do with that. All right, here is the drowned coffee table. It's basically a coffee table with some nets on it, giving you about 80% of the usable space. And it's got mold growing on it because...
mold is cool.
That's a great idea. That's cool, okay. So what can I transfer here? Oh, interesting. I can take... Let me individual fish and I can put them in a display. So if you actually do get like a fish that you want to show off, let's try and get a little closer here. If you get a fish that you do want to show off, do that, and it does not come with any visual artifacts of the display shining through the fish in any way, shape, or form. You can do this. This is probably going to count against your budget of displays. Let's see really quick. Oh, it doesn't seem to. Displays, most displays show, let's see, where are displays? Yeah, so displays, you have a max of 30, and they all count against the same thing. But it looks like the fish display does not show that, at least not at the moment. So you can have many, many fish displayed in your camp, if you so desire.
Will we be getting fish tanks? They're asking.
We have not seen anything about fish tanks. It's not to say that they won't figure out that that's a great way. Oh, I just got logged out in the other room. It's not to say that they won't figure out a way to do that, since they can probably sell it to you. For the time being, we have not seen that.
We have another
the fish
question.
Displays are kind of cool.
Fish displays are cool, yes, and the fish are very nicely rendered. I don't see any pixelation on that fish. They look exactly like they do in the preview screen in that very high definition, shiny variety. So I think the fish displays are a success. They are asking if you'll be able to fish inside an expedition.
That's a very interesting question.
I don't see why not.
Actually, I'm going to go with no.
Really?
Simply because, well, okay, well, let's figure it out. Let's go to the flooded city center. And we'll travel to the district. We'll see.
They also want to know when fishing will become available to everyone else who is not on the PTS.
Fishing is going to drop, based on the rewards that we're seeing for Season 21, fishing is going to drop with Season 21. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to have those rewards.
Yep.
For the server to catch up with its job duties here. Straight up Matrix glitching.
Yeah.
It doesn't usually take this long. I don't think that anything in... Did I freeze? No, just struggling. We will slowly navigate where we want to be. Oh, okay, hold on. The fish icon showed up, so what we need is deep enough water where we might be able to do so. Now this is all flooded, but if it's not flooded deep enough, we won't be able to fish in it.
Yes, there's a little bit of the lag, a visual lag. We are aware of it. It's on a PTS. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, it's on the server itself. It's not us. There's yeah, and it's not fixing itself. I'm just trying to work my way through it, but I know it's very jumpy. That if we can't quickly get to somewhere that's deep, find out if oh, there we go. It woke up.
Yay!
Oh, hello. Oh shit! I'm out of ammo.
Oh no.
I think I'm out of ammo on all my guns. Oh, and I died. It is funny. There we go. Let's see, what do I have for weapons?
Some would say tax fraud is a victimless crime.
Carrying like 0 ammo and you can't get, oh my god. Neo? Trinity?
100%. Didn't you just say it's like the Matrix?
Yeah. Okay, well.
Somebody
there
deploy
are
a
some
black
thorns.
cat.
Now, Deja vu. Based on the fact that nothing that I'm seeing is very deep, initially, unless I go down there and find a deep spot, my initial thought is that yes, but no. Yes, it looks like it's activated for water, but no, because I don't readily know of any place in the flooded city center that is actually deep enough for you to swim in. Though if there is, then maybe you can fish there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave.
I will take that
Because
answer.
I have no ammo. Yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
Yes, but no. You ask your boss for a raise. You say, yes, we'll give you a raise, but we're cutting your hours in half. Use water at Expeditions Boardwalk. Okay.
Oh, you think that's deep enough?
That's what Triglyde suggests, but let me pick up some ammo first, just because.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that one needs an explanation. Let me pick up some ammo because
Hard work making a living out here.
And plasma cartridges. There we go. Atlantic City, Boardwalk. Oh, I started an expedition. Shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, we'll see if it still lets me do it. I'm guessing it's not going to do it for an expedition. I'm going to have to bounce. And, was very funny.
looking for a deep spot.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Leave expedition, yes. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm used to going into expeditions and actually doing expeditions, so I just pressed yes. I was like Noodle. I was like, click the button!
That doesn't sound like Noodle at all.
I was like, I will say yes to everything.
No!
Well, it's looking like we've got maybe a third of the way to our, not even a third of the way, we're about like 28% of the way towards our goal for the day. And if we don't reach our goal, then we won't be able to run an ad-free stream for you guys next week.
No ads. Say no to ads,
There
kids.
are still 175 people watching. If you 175 people would like ad-free content, then throw us a super chat. $2. That's all it takes. $2. We aren't even increasing the price with tariffs.
No, we're
We
not
don't
like
care
Bethesda at all.
where your
We don't.
super
We
chat
don't.
comes from.
We don't give you bundles.
That's right. If you're from the UK, it's a $7 super chat. Okay. Let's see.
Maybe I should join the Munis.
What are these people doing?
Do something useful for a change.
Yeah, maybe you should take off that.
Don't ask me for the
Okay, whatever.
If you switched, are you able to switch to my screen for a second?
in here.
You can just press source down. Still. There we go. Oh my gosh.
I was building in this little shack that I want to show you guys later. It's available in the Atomic Shop, and this just appeared in my face. So yes, the dogs are still very clingy, and they're still all up in your face.
Like, where is there water over here? I'm running around and I'm just seeing sand. Like, this is all sand.
No water, just sand?
Sand, yeah. Darkness.
Darkness. JD, thank
JD.
you. just happy that the Roddies are in the game now. Yes. Even
Yeah,
though...
all right, so I got no water in this location
Okay.
whatsoever. I'm able to find unless Triglide. Behind you at the beach. Like out here where the lighthouse is. Oh, there's water over here. Oh, look at that. And it's like vomit inducing with the waves. Wow, that was.
Are you getting seasick?
Yeah, I looked down at the water and it was like rushing in and out. Oh, you guys knew that was gonna happen. Wow, yeah, totally does kill you quick.
Geezer dude, for fishing supplies. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, something else that is, I don't think this is in the main game. I saw this yesterday, and I think, especially for those of you who have been farming the Guardian, there's now this, Quick Heal Stim Pack Priority. By default, Stim Packs will use the weakest Stim Pack first, so if you're taking a lot of damage and you just manage to pick up a bunch of diluted Stim Packs, you'll use those and often still die. Well, you can now set it to use strongest first, and it'll go through your supers and then your regulars and then diluteds last.
That
That's
is
pretty
cool.
Hey, Kersley. Not enough hours to play this, and I don't know what GTAV is, but here, thank you. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. Duh.
Oh, cha.
Cha. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean because there's so few hours for us to play that this is the only game we play. Like, Cyberpunk keeps telling me that it misses me. Okay, so I'm going to go with Before I Died. So there is no fish icon. Even though it's kind of there. I'm just like collecting toxic water now. And now I'm fat. Even though it's there, it looks like no, you won't be able to fish in an expedition.
Right, well, thank you for actually testing it.
You're welcome. So I think we have enough time for, unless anybody has any other fishing questions, we have enough time to show the amazing aquarium camp.
That sounds
Right.
good.
Well, let me get out of here. Why don't you put us on your screen? You can run around for a second. I'll switch back and I'll switch back to the other PlayStation. I gotta log back in, but once I get over to that computer, I will return and spin up the amazing camp video.
Cool.
Checking the chat here.
Well,
Kersley, you are only rank 46 on seasons. Yeah, you're going to need to do a lot of work. There's going to be double score coming up. I don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend.
This weekend.
But there will be double. Is it this weekend? Okay.
Yes, yes.
So double score is coming up. You need to rock all your dailies and weeklies. Save your weeklies for then, because right now you should be. I'll check when I get back to the other computer, but you should be like rank 66 or something. Let me get back over there and I'll let you know. So I'll be right back with you.
Okie dokie, we are over here at my camp. I have purchased my Rottweiler dog. There he is. He is adorable. I did not put the tetanus collar on him. I put the regular collar on him with the bow because it's nicer. And I am thrilled to discover that my Roddy has a tail. Yay! He is still super clingy. The engine for dogs is exactly the same. It's just a reskin for your other pet. So yes, you will still get dog butt. You will still get dogs popping out of your chest. But this time it's going to look like a Roddy. Oh, he teleported. And I got his food as well, which I haven't seen him eat. And this is the shed that I was telling you about. This shed is available in the Atomic Shop right now for, I think, $350 atoms. And it's insanely cool. Even though it comes with a giant base, I was able to put mine in water. This is a new water camp that I'm working on. Only built it as a set for our intro for today's show, but I kept elaborating and adding lights and adding useful things, and it's turning into my actual official fishing camp. So I will be adding more and more to it. I was also excited to discover that these plants, these fake plastic plants that we got a couple of weeks ago, go very well into water and look totally natural and weird and creepy. So I was able to merge this walkway right into the shed, so it actually looks like it's built into the little deck space. That was super easy. And the shed, even though it's a shed, it's actually really roomy. I was just hanging out here and decorating it. This is going to be my bedroom. It's going to look even roomier once I put furniture in it, but it has quite a bit of space in it. You can put workbenches here, you can make your bedroom here, or whatever, torture chamber. And the thing that I like the most about it is all the detail on the outside. Like, they paid more attention to this little shed and the textures on the outside surface with the different mesh, the broken glass, the saw blades, and all the woodwork, the freaking cobwebs. It has actual cobwebs on it. They paid more attention to this shed than they do to a lot of full-size prefabs that we have in the game. So to me, this is a true treasure in the Atomic Shop today. It's not new. We've had it before, but it is definitely special, and it makes a huge difference for builders. It also has a very nicely textured roof with these shingles that are falling off all over the place. I simply adore this item. It's so, oh my God, a fox just like fell from the sky onto me. This is my camp, my new camp, and it comes with local wildlife. Chicken bird, thank you. No ads, no ads, thank you.
We're not even halfway there. If we could do like half no ads, we might consider it, but we can't. So
we can't. No, if we don't get to our goal, we'll have to do it, because unfortunately
we'll have to do it.
You never know. You never know who it is in my camp. Everyone is dressed like a fish today. Who are you, person? Let me see who's squinting at me through there.
Oh, no. Bread and gone is a Kamafoxy.
It was a Kamafoxy, nice. Yeah, I have no idea who that is, but looking good in your rubber fish suit. Yeah, sorry guys, unfortunately we do have to eat and we do have to keep the lights on in the studio. Internet is expensive, all the AI stuff that we do is expensive. Like, we have to at least break even, which is why we ask for your donations during these streams. So if we don't get to our goal today, we thank everyone who was able to donate, but we will have to run ads next week. Because like somebody wisely said a few lines ago, eggs is expensive.
Is expensive. Baby Whisper, fishing will be live with season 21, and we don't know exactly when season 21 is coming out, but
June-ish?
Hold on 1 second.
June-ish, I will say.
Ish. 30 more days in season 20. 30 days is not a lot of time.
Not at all.
As far as how far along you should be, we are, this is going to be a short season. We are just out of week 4, so if you are a standard player, you should be at rank 69 or higher. If you're Fallout First, you should be at rank 82 or higher. We did have double XP. I saw somebody talk about on double XP. Woohoo!
Fire Dragon Garrett, thank you.
I saw somebody ask or comment about double XP going to West Tech. Double XP was 2 weekends ago, so if you farmed West Tech, good for you, or the Guardian or anything else. But otherwise, you got double score.
Double score, yes.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Shall we show the aquarium camp?
Yes.
before we run out of time?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for... And today we have a very fun and exciting... In fact, we have 2 camps from this individual, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, well, without further ado, we bring you to today's amazing camps.
Hello, Cowin. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me on this call. A PC is the only platform that's a little bit difficult for us right now to meet with people live. Fortunately, you have amazing filming of these camps, and that is what we're showing today.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I know it gets really difficult. A lot of people are PlayStation. I used to actually be an Xbox player myself, and then I moved over to PC. It is unfortunate, and a lot of camps don't get seen out there. So
We're hoping to change that.
yeah, that'd be great.
So I'm playing this video of your camp called Myers Solace. And honestly, this is much better filming than anything I would have done on the spot. Of course, I love my cinematic swooping shots and everything, but when I'm actually there in person visiting people's camps, under pressure and doing walkthroughs, it's never as glamorous as these beautifully post-production sexified videos. Now, my understanding is that this camp, Myers Solace, was built for some kind of a challenge and had very specific limitations, didn't it? Can you please tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I'm in a group, it's a Discord called 3G Gaming. It's with a friend. Actually, he's the one who really introduced me to camp building in general. And so it was a challenge / competition where we all had to put our camps in the same location. And then we were restricted to not using floor items, anything in the floor section or anything in the wall section.
Wow.
So it was really cool to see 20 types of camps in the same spot. You know, you really get to see the creative elements that different people have. And so when I saw these different trees in a space here, I was like, this is given me Ewok vibes, you know? And so immediately that's kind of where I started leaning towards, with a big focus on those bridges, you know, having to give them some proper physics and some rope to them.
What did you make the bridges out of?
Those are the catwalks.
Oh, those are the catwalks. Okay.
Yeah, I had to create different blueprints that either elevated or dropped the catwalk. And so I started on one side, and then I would use those different blueprints to work it down and then back up.
Again, I just cannot praise you enough for your beautiful filming and presentation. I find that filming is exceptionally important in showing off your camp.
Yeah, and I know filming is something that's really challenging or daunting, I could say, for a lot of people. I am working on a video that I'll be putting out in maybe the next couple weeks that goes over my method of doing that. You know, you want to make sure that people understand the blueprint of your camp, that it follows a trail of it,
Yes.
different ways that you transition. I'm not in that creative side of it. Like I've done some video editing, things like that, but I've also done some music production. It's a shame that I have copyright music.
Yes, YouTube is very difficult in that sense. We know a little bit about music and copyright on our channel.
But definitely music is a big part of these camps. I actually, a lot of times I'll do the music beforehand and I'll walk around the camp listening to it in order to get an idea of how I want it to pan out. And then to keep it interesting, I usually try to incorporate multiple songs. So finding ways to transition it is interesting. I'll actually add different sound effects to make it feel like it transitions okay. Or I'll even
That's
change
so
the
cool.
pitch and the speed of a song so that it matches as well.
The links to all the videos that we're featuring in this segment today are in the video description and probably in the pinned comment as well. So make sure to go and check them out and experience these builds in all their glory and with sound the way that they were meant to be experienced. And while you're there, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. This is a very talented builder and a very good creator.
Oh, thank you.
Next up, we have the aquarium, and it is my understanding that you created this build before you knew that the next season will be all about fish and water. Is that correct?
Actually, yeah, this was my first shelter I ever created, maybe roughly 8 months ago.
Oh, wow.
So
you can see the future.
I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting if you could pop out of the top of the aquarium and fish in there. That'd be pretty funny.
So tell me all about this. Which shelter is this? This is very elaborate.
Yeah, so first of all, most shelters that I've been inspired by, you can't even see them at all. Like they're using 10% of them and they're very condensed, and that was something that I've wanted to do, but it's very difficult because I tend to work with pre-existing things and then add to it. So when I saw, this is the abandoned mine shaft, when I saw all these rocks and everything around the side, I started to slowly get a vision about that. So
abandoned mine shaft. That's one of my favorites. That was also one of my first shelters that I actually built something significant in. But unlike you, I only used up a corner of it. So tell me, how did you create the look of being underwater? I see a lot of floating fish. How did you have the fish? What are these fish? What's the secret?
Yeah, those are the wall decor fish. Fortunately, with shelters, if this were adventure mode, it would be much more impressive. But those can be free placed in the air in shelters, and that was an intentional move in order to not give myself that much of a headache. And the last thing too, for the water element, you won't be able to see it in the video. Maybe like a small moment during a little bit later when I take you outside of the tank. I have a bunch of those blue studio lights above the roof.
I was wondering about that. I happen to know this shelter very well, and the lighting there is not this mysterious underwater blue. I also know through pain and suffering that you cannot place weather stations in shelters. I don't see lamps anywhere, so I am genuinely surprised by how you created this perfect continuous feel of the underwater lighting. This is very impressive.
Yeah, so the glass aquarium, I intentionally put a solid roof to it, and that's where maybe 15 of those lights are. If I could have taken you in person, which it makes, videos are great, but there's just something different about doing it in person. I would have taken you outside and shut off all those lights so that you could see the difference.
This also has like a piratey feel to it with the sunken ships. And everything's overgrown. You have your skeletons. It looks like there's treasure buried around here. Oh, and I love the moving parts. The slow moving blades make it look like there's a ship that sunk that still has a moving propeller.
Yeah, it's really difficult to find moving pieces, especially when you're talking about still fish all around that aquarium. So I love that pillar aquarium that you see, but I don't like the metal that's all around it. So I did have to fight it as best as I could and put some plants in front of it just to hide that metal base at least.
I do that. I use plants to hide the base.
I also love this sunken airplane. It fits in here so well.
Yeah, I used to think that was a submarine for whatever reason. And so it kind of fit until my friends said, that's an airplane, right?
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, it works. It works as a plane. Oscapt and I are both wreck divers, so we've been to places like this where you have sunken boats and sunken aircraft carriers with planes on them and helicopters on them and cars. This car that's all overgrown. We have been in places like that. We have been inside airplanes and vehicles underwater. So this entire setup is going to be very near and dear to anyone's heart who knows diving.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is giving me a ton of ideas, and I think this will be very inspirational for a lot of our viewers as well.
Absolutely. I employ people to look at all the different elements.
Okay, now before we let you go, I wanted to very quickly ask you about this escape room. It is my understanding that this escape room takes quite a bit of time to solve, and since I'm not on PC, I can't possibly go and experience it myself yet, but you do have a lovely video on it. Very short video, again, link in the description. But this looks extremely interesting, very inviting. How many people have gone through this? How long does it take to solve? Tell us everything.
Sure. So actually, one thing that got a lot of new friends is, and I, just real quick, I want to distinguish. I have an escape room, which does puzzles and things like that. That one is an average completion time of 1 hour. And this is the escape maze, or I like to call it Mordor.
Nice.
So it's the idea that you have this maze, but you have an added element of having to close and open doors in front and behind you. And that's extremely disorienting when you also add that the center room is, you can't identify which room you just went into because it all looks so symmetrical.
Right, and it's not like you can leave a trail of breadcrumbs for yourself.
Yes, and any types of mazes or puzzles, things like that, you have to tweak over time, because you'll discover, you know, as the creator, you know your blueprint, but for other people, I've seen at the beginning when I was doing this, people stuck in here for an hour, and I didn't want that. So
oh, I see. This is going to be my next question. We had Cedral on the show several weeks back, who is a creator of some incredible mazes, and his MO is to lurk in the shadows and to watch his guests as they suffer. Is that something that you enjoy as well?
Absolutely.
It's part of the fun, huh?
It's part of the fun, but it's also one of those things that I want to see them be able to make it. And if I can sense a large frustration building up, then I might give them some hints to help, you know.
That's very sweet.
I want them to feel the reward at the end. I don't want them to feel like they came out with nothing.
And do people just sometimes quit? Do they like teleport out of it?
Absolutely. Usually what happens is at least once someone will make their way back to the entrance instead of going to the exit. And that's the point that we find out if they're persevering people or if they're done.
Have you made actual friends via this method? Or enemies?
No, I haven't made enemies, but actually, yeah, there's a couple friends that I've made that are now part of Discords that I talk to in voice chat daily. So it's been wild.
This is wonderful. I know we have many puzzle fans here, many people who are eager to challenge their brains and their wits to yet another escape room, escape maze, another puzzle to be solved. This is absolutely incredible. Again, guys, the link to this is in the video description. Find it, check it out, experience it, and have fun. We ask all of our guests on the show, what would you say to new and inexperienced builders, perhaps builders who are a little bit timid and a little bit scared? Your builds, of course, are amazing and extraordinary and can come across as somewhat intimidating. So what would you say to those of us who are perhaps just starting to build?
Definitely. The Fallout community is the most open and willing one that I've ever been a part of. So Discord groups are a really, really good way to get involved. There's a lot of ones that specifically have channels that say building help or tutorials, things like that. And you'll find that some of the big people respond to that. I mean, anyone from you guys to Moonlight to Nux, I've seen responses from. So Discord is a really, really great place to do that. And then also just going through those different basic tutorials. And I employ people, when you are looking at a tutorial, think of it as a conceptual thing. Don't take the items literally. Think, okay, I like this idea. Maybe I could do it with a couple different items instead.
That's a really good point. When I put out building tutorials, and mine are not anything as elaborate as yours or Moonlight's, mine are more like decoration tutorials. I try to avoid elaborate merges and things like that. But even in my very basic building tutorials, I often get comments along the lines of, I don't own this particular item. How else can I achieve the same effect? And I think you hit the nail right on the head by saying that people should really strive for a certain look rather than chase the individual objects, because our inventories are all so different. You know, I always say work with what you have.
Absolutely. And I would even say that sometimes the limitations that you have can open opportunities to be even more creative. For example, that challenge that I was given for the Myers Solace. I don't think I would have made that camp if I was told that I could build anywhere I wanted to.
That's a really good point. Sometimes challenges make a more creative build.
Absolutely, they do.
Well, thank you so much for being on our show today. If you have anything else to add, speak now or forever hold your peace.
No. The only thing I would say is just don't be scared to reach out. You know, I'm always open when people have questions, but really, if you want to get some great results and being a better builder, then definitely check out Discords.
That's so cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow, was that not amazing?
This builder is so talented. This is Cowin. His gamer tag is CowinBaby902. And the link to his YouTube channel is in the video description. We invite you to go and check out his channel, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And his videos are absolutely phenomenal. All the footage that you saw in this skit was done by him. It wasn't me actually visiting his camp. It's actually his original footage. And in his videos, it's even better because he times his filming to music, which he either creates himself or compiles out of already existing music. But because of copyright, we couldn't play his music on our channel. This is also, we wanted to be able to have the interview conducted over the footage. But do check out the channel. There are a ton more amazing builds there. And it's always really nice to meet new builders. As you can see, everyone who comes on this channel as a guest is super friendly and willing to share their secrets. So thank you so much, Cowin, for being on our show. We can't wait to have you with us again. And we had some madness happening in the live chat while all this was playing in the background.
I was gonna unmute us. We did not get an opportunity to play all of the cheering sounds and everything but we went into that. We were not at our goal, and coming out of that, we have blasted through our goal thanks to the unbelievable contributions from Fire Dragon Gareth, with support from Sir Knight Jr. and Gobbler92, who not only donated some super chats, but also gifted some memberships. So all of you get to have an ad-free stream next week, thanks to these three and everybody else who contributed throughout today's stream.
Thank you
all
guys
so much.
Woohoo! And we are hanging out here with my super awesome dog. And Malcolm.
What's your dog's name?
And Geezer Dude. He doesn't have a name yet, but I think he's going to be something rotten.
Nice, the Rottenweiler.
The Rottenweiler. Oh my, not
Rottenweiler.
Not ladylike at all. Oops.
Noodle was commenting that these little inner tube chairs, they actually make like little rubbery fart noises when you sit in them. And I told her that that's legit what inner tubes do. And I wanted to ask, how many of you have ever gone tubing, like where you tie a bunch of inner tubes together and inflate them, and like you all go wobbling down a river together with like a 6-pack of beer? each, or like a cooler full of beer in the center. If any of you have done anything like that, let us know in the chat. Oh, Geezer Dude, Johnny Rotten.
Great. Yes, that will be
in the sun.
Yes, Johnny Rotten. That's my dog's name. I will make it official.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we are here at the top of the hour, coming into the end of the live stream. Let's tube in.
Tube in, Debbie.
Yeah, we used to float in the river in a tube or on a raft is fun.
B-boy,
nice.
nice.
So, I grew up in Phoenix, and we used to go tubing down the Salt River. And it was great. Like, it wouldn't just be us. Like, there would be, you go out there on a weekend, and there would be hundreds of people in like these inner tube rafts all tied together, just floating down the river, and getting drunk and throwing beer cans at each other, and just generally having a wonderful time.
Oh my God, Sharon
whitewater
says,
rafting is also fun.
Yes, Sharon says, I once accidentally went whitewater rafting.
Oh, did you like fall in or something? That was a story there. Like tubing in snow. Okay, yeah, inner tubes on snow. I've not done that. I've grown up in deserts. I was never a snow person. We could go to Flagstaff and like go skiing, and some people would do that on the weekends, but nope. I've never been skiing, never been snowboarding.
I've been ice skating. I love ice skating.
No, I've never been ice skating. Never been ice skating. I tried roller skating a bunch of times, but I was really embarrassed about like falling over and looking stupid in front of a bunch of girls at the time. And so so I would just like, hug the wall. I was one of those little nerds.
So
anyway, enough about my childhood.
Quite a lot of people in the audience have done this.
It's fun. Marty McFly, not a fan of water sports. Well, so many ways to interpret that. Sharon, I went to Tennessee with my family. We rented tubes. Didn't realize we had gotten on the whitewater. Oh, wow, okay. JD almost died on an inner tube and was rescued by a possibly homeless river person. A fisher them saved JD.
Fisher them.
Sharon's sister lost sunglasses and glasses. Brother lost his shoes. And wow, you got a concussion. Okay.
Wow.
Dan B spent teens and 20s in North Carolina hiking and tubing down the French Broad River. And Queenie B says, we have the biggest urban whitewater course where I live, and I love watching the wipeouts. Yeah.
Who is this lurking in the water? Who are you?
Oh my gosh. Who is that?
I don't know. It's someone super shady.
You've got like a creepy ghoul person swimming around.
Oh,
wait,
hello,
is that
ghoul
Cat?
person. Come on up here. Come on up on the deck and just crouch in front of us. I know there isn't much space on the deck. There you are. Welcome. Nice.
I gotta know who that is. Hold on. I'm gonna actually exit my inner tube to identify this stranger who has joined us.
Shady fisher person.
It is.
Hearts back at you.
It is Cat. It's
hearts for Cat. Welcome, Cat. Oh, look how cool we all look on this deck. Well, I hope that today has given you guys a lot of inspiration. Me, I started out building this deck just for this video, and it's turning into a very elaborate camp with extensions and boardwalks and friends. So we'll be looking forward to your water camps, and fishing is coming sooner than you think. So
it looks like 4 weeks left in the or 30 days left in the season. So if you want to get those items, get cracking.
Yep. Alrighty,
Oh, hang on. Geezer got up from his chair so that Cat could have it. Let's.
Aww.
Cat, go ahead and take the
fart chair.
Eventually we'll get out of here, but we want to. Kat went out of her way to come and sit with us, and there we go.
For the next...
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the gifted memberships. Thanks for all of you being awesome, because without you, there would be no community. I see you guys talking about what an amazing community it is. That's all you guys, and we are genuinely honored to be counted among you. My name is Oscapt.
And Noodle Pants. And for the next stream, I will build a bit bigger dock for us to sit on. But until next time.
But until then, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.